Let me carry it to another extreme. That certainly, in taking a vote, I don't know that anybody would vote with me in this regard. But an example of how strongly I feel about what I consider the integrity of an individual life and how it comes in conflict with my personal desire to want to support and my personal appreciation for the time and the energy that people give. But here is the conflict that comes when you feel as I do. As we spent time in Canada, there were occasions to see and appreciate what it's like to be in a mission field. My daughter, Tiffany, she was, I think, 16 when we arrived. I just know that she was beginning high school. And so we're there for a couple of years. She's now 17, 18. Gardner's now 15, maybe 16. What I do know is that the church educational system, I'm not sure it was called church educational, but in any case, the early morning seminary, they wanted to hold it in the mission home. Early morning seminary throughout the church all has classic and motivating stories to tell. In Toronto, Canada, for those young people to put forth the effort to be there, for those incredible instructors to give their time in being there. Lots of snow, cold, early. And it had been going on for maybe a few weeks. And Gardner and Tiffany came to me, both of whom were in that early morning seminary, and said, "Dad, it's a waste of time. All we do is go downstairs, held in our basement, nice room, nice setting. All we do is go down there and just go to sleep. We don't learn one thing by going to seminary. And we don't think anybody else does either. We don't want to go." And I said, it's important for you to take advantage of seminary. They teach about things that are valuable. They're talking about Book of Mormon. They're talking about the Bible. They're talking about standard works. They're talking about the gospel. They're talking about the church. And it's valuable. A few days went by. The sequence, it's been too long. But they both came to my office after I had been gone all day at evening and said, "Dad, you've told us that," and they said it in their way, who knows the way they said it, here's the message, that they said that you've said that the life we lead is our life. You've said that whether we go to church or whether we don't go to church, or whether we play on the high school basketball team or don't, or whether we're getting A's or whether we're not getting A's. It's our life. We don't want to go to seminary. It's boring. We are learning nothing. And you've said it's our decision, not yours. And however long it took, whatever we said, I said, it's your decision. They didn't go. I got another call. This time, not from the missionary department. It was from a representation of the quorum. Can't even remember. Alan called me Alan. We have a report that you are not a supporter of seminary, that your children are not going to seminary. And I said, that's right. He said, why in the world would you not have your children attend seminary that's held in your basement? And all I could say was, they don't want to go. And I have decided that if they don't want to go, they don't have to go. I remember there were actually two people on the phone. And they said that is not providing a good example for a mission president. And I said, to me, it is providing a good example, but I can more than understand how it isn't. I admire the time of the instructor. I admire the program of seminary. But none of those things are more important to me than the individuality of my son and of my daughter. I do not know where they're going. I don't know what they will become. But I just know that as their father, all I can do is love them and care for them. So they didn't go to seminary, John. Gardner didn't become a scout.